Welcome again to our video game streaming. I am Eugene Stevens. This is night 4. Like literally, I've been doing this 4 nights in a row. Yeah, we're playing some more video games. This time, we've been playing the first 3 Castlevania games that are on the original Nintendo Entertainment System. Tonight, we're mixing it up a little bit, and we're going to go play the first game on one of the other consoles. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look here. We don't have anyone in the chat yet, but hopefully they'll start filling in. Let's take a look here. We are continuing our Castlevania mania, as I'm referring to it. And tonight's game is the Castlevania Adventure, which is interesting because I see it written several different ways. I see it written as the Castlevania Adventure. I also see it written as Castlevania the Adventure. So to each their own, I guess, because I've seen it written multiple ways in lots of different places. This game did come out on the original Game Boy. It was released in December of 1989. This time around, we're playing Christopher Belmont. And it's quite a bit earlier than the other games. So let's take a quick look here at the timelines and stuff. So let's see here. So the release timeline as to when it came out, it actually came out third. So the original Castlevania was released on the NES. And I'm going by the U.S. release dates here because we are playing the U.S. version. And I'm a U.S. citizen, so that's the version I played, so that's where we're going with that. No offense to anyone who, got it in Japan early or whatever else. So, but yeah, the original Castlevania came to the NES in 1987. Simon's Quest followed a year later in 1988. And then this is actually the third Castlevania game that came out in 1989. We played Dracula's Curse last night. Which actually hit in 1990, a year later. So, but that being said, that is the release order. Let's take a quick look at the actual timeline in the game, though. So, Dracula's Curse is technically the first game in the timeline. Now, when I say the timeline that I have constructed for these visuals is basically looking at the games as the ones that I'm looking to possibly play. So we're looking at roughly 8 16-bit error. I am going to hopefully hit. Well, I should. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Like the one on the PlayStation. So we are getting up to that level. I'm hoping to hit games on the NES, the SNES, the Sega Genesis, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, and PlayStation. But I did not add in and factor in the games that were on like the DS. I don't know if I can emulate DS games. I'd have to look at it. Maybe I can. So my mic is pretty low. That's interesting. Now we've got an issue with the mic being kind of low. Let's see here. Let me do this. Is that any better? Let me know if my mic is kind of low. Maybe I was just not talking very well into it. So could be too. So, but yeah, so those are the systems I'm looking at playing. So games that came out, other games that came out on the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, any other consoles, I'm probably not going to get around to emulating, at least this year. Who knows? Maybe next year, I'll have to expand it and I can maybe try to get all of the Castlevania games. But timeline-wise, Dracula's Curse, for the ones that we're playing, was the first one that was with Trevor Belmont, and that happened in 1476. The one we're playing tonight, the Castlevania Adventure, or Castlevania the Adventure, was literally 100 years later, timeline-wise, in 1576. Super Mega Graphics says, by the way, Sai, I hope you're feeling better, man. Only U.S. citizens are allowed to play these versions. That's very true. Yes, if you're not a U.S. citizen, you have to go find the version that was coded for you. So no, not really. So just giving you an idea timeline-wise where we're sitting at. This is going to be technically the second game in the series when it comes to the story timeline. Because we've already played Castlevania and Castlevania 2, which jumps really far ahead as well. So we're literally looking at between 1576 on this game and 1691. So we got a good jump in time here. So it sounds okay on my phone, but my TV It's pretty low. I don't know. Maybe it's on my end. If anyone else jumps in the chat, let me know. I mean, the meter shows that it's doing pretty good. I'll turn it up just a little bit more just in case. Try that. Is that better? We'll see how that works. Okay. Because I haven't messed around with the mic. I wonder if the cat came in here and messed. Hopefully not. Anyway, because I didn't mess with that. Hopefully I've got the game set at the right level too. So we will see about that. But with the previous games, with the previous 3 games, I was able to show off that I actually still have my original, copy of the game. And guess what? I can do the same one with this one. I still have the little container box for it. No, I just noticed something. So here's my original copy of Castlevania the Adventure, or the Castlevania Adventure. But I just noticed as I was about to pull this out, I'm sure because I took this different places and we wanted to make sure that it wasn't, taken or anything. But look at that. It's been defaced on the back. The rest of it looks really good. Now, obviously, this was done with permanent marker. My understanding is if you take a vis-a-vis marker and go over it, then you can use something like alcohol or something and get rid of it. So, may have to try that. But yeah, here's my OG copy of the original Castlevania the Adventure, or Castlevania the Adventure. So, let me know which way you say it. If you say Castlevania the Adventure or the Castlevania Adventure. I don't think it really matters, but it is what it is. So yeah, I guess with that, let's go ahead and take a look at the game here. Yeah, so this should be kind of fun. Hopefully so improvements for tonight. I've got my USB cable plugged in, so shouldn't have any controller issues, hopefully. I didn't really mess with the sound on the game itself. Hopefully it's not going to be overpowering, but do tell me if it is. So we will get started here. All right. The Castlevania Adventure, or Castlevania the Adventure. I say Castlevania Adventure the... Really sorry. Of course you would. All right. And away we go. I have 0 of 1 achievements unlocked. Unsupported game version. Achievement unlocked. Unsupported game version. What? Hold on. We got to look at this. I think I see the problem, folks. I think I see the problem. You see up there in the top left, it says The Adventure in Europe. I apparently don't have the US version of this game. At least that's what my guess is. I tested it to make sure the game worked at one time, and it worked. So I guess no achievements again tonight. May have to save that for another time where we can do some achievement hunting. So I think that is funny that it came up and said it was an unsupported version. So yeah, I'll have to go see if I can find a US version of the game. So and yes, I am playing with with it being black and white, but Europe, but they aren't U.S. citizens. No, it doesn't work that way, Cyrus. I hate to break it to you. So, yeah, I'm playing it within black and white mode. I'm not playing the OG, like, kind of green scale. That's fine if you're playing on the original hardware, but I don't see putting myself through that on a modern screen. So, all right, let's see how loud this is. That looks kind of low. Tell me if that's low or not, Cyrus. Because I can bump that up. It's interesting that even though this is a Castlevania game, much like, at this time period in the sound is low. Okay, let's do this real quick. We're going to bump this up. All right, let's try this. We'll bump it up just a little bit more. All right, let's see how that is. Okay, and hopefully that's not overpowering now. But anyway, going back to this game. So, release-wise, we have Castlevania 2 at this point on the NES. So this one is going back to more like the original OG Castlevania game was. And let's see here. You said it's better. Okay, good. So anyway, going back, this is much more like the original one, and it just makes me wonder, like, why did they not leave your health bar and the points up at the top of the screen like it is on the other versions of Castlevania? Just kind of a quick design thing I just noticed. I gotta be quick on the draw with those birds. The only reason I didn't get hit by the birds this thing was because I was still invulnerable. I don't know if this is coming through audio-wise on this. I don't know what you're listening to this stream on, but the separation on this is fantastic. I know this game gets kind of a bad rap, and yeah, I wouldn't say it's definitely not my favorite Castlevania game. But that being said, the separation on the sound is great on this. Like, it literally goes back and forth, the beats on this song do, between each earphone. And that's probably one of the reasons why I enjoyed playing it on my original Game Boy, because you put some headphones on and man, that would be great. OMG, this game moves so slow. Yeah, you're right, it does. Link's Awakening. How you doing, Luke? Good to see you, by the way. Alright, we got our health back. I think we're full health. Can't tell. We're going to assume we are. The Rebirth version of this on the Wii is amazing. Okay, apparently I don't have my full health back because... There we go. Now I'm able to swing my whip and get the ball. No, I've never played that one. Of course, unless I can emulate it, I probably won't be able to, because I'm sure I can't buy it on the Wii store anymore. What did they do with the Rebirth version of it? Did they just like update the graphics, or was it like a complete overhaul? Because I'm really kind of surprised I didn't. Oh Lord, I'm really kind of surprised I didn't hear about it and get it. Yeah, so I've got to focus here on these jumps. These are not going to be easy jumps. Because, like I said, I mean, I always had a fondness for the... Oh, man, I missed that. I always had a fondness for this game in my heart, but I think I'd have to stay up here. I don't think I can go down there and get that, because if I do, I fall and I can't get back up, if I remember correctly. Total remake. Yeah, I may have to check into that, so... What's that up? You know what? If I'm down here, I might as well get this stuff, right? Alright, so I have to make that jump to get across there. I cannot... I can't bypass it. Oh, I didn't want you to do that. Get away from me, bat. Oh. Dang, now I'm back to my original one. Oh, I knew I missed that jump as soon as I clicked the button. I knew I missed that jump. Okay. I didn't think I made that last one. Ah, and I fell down again. Come at me, bat. Yeah, so at the top of the show, I had some graphics because, you know, I have to overproduce everything, and oh, I can't believe I almost made that. And so I was going through and I was looking at the timeline for these games, and man, they are all over the place. In fact, some of them, like there is a legitimate like primary timeline, and then there's also a alternate timeline. There's other timelines as well that like are kind of pockets and have just their own thing going. It's crazy. So they did a rebirth of Contra and Gradius. I don't remember if I saw those either. I mean, I played like, several different versions of Contra that have kind of been updated, but I don't remember seeing that. Sounds like I missed out. That wasn't hard. Oh, look, more points. I mean, unless they give me extra lives, who cares, right? Or maybe it's just me. Stage 2. I forgot how many stages were on this game. Oh. That was not going well for me. Oh, no, go way back. How am I supposed to get that one? Or maybe I can't. Maybe it's just a tease. I guess that's supposed to be a giant plant or something? Looks kind of like a hand or something. No, I guess it's a plant with a face. What is the plant? I know anyone who's a theater nut is going to be like, you don't remember the name? What was the name of the big plant in Little Shop of Horrors? I know it goes, feed me Seymour, but that's not the name of the plant. Seymour's the guy who's supposed to be feeding the plant. The way the screen draws is making me nauseous. Sorry about that, dude. Kill you again. Oh, come on. Woohoo! Alright. That was jank. Ah! Where's it going to put me back? At the beginning, of course. Why wouldn't it? Why would it not put me at the beginning? Alright. At least they didn't hit me that many times this time around. I just don't think I can get that one. Why do they all have to activate at once? Okay, sweet. There we go. Oh man! I did not think that was gonna hit me. And that one hit me too. Come on. And go back and get that and see what I can do here. I'm sick though, so bear that in mind. Audrey 2, that's what it was. Thanks, Luke. Yeah, Audrey 2. I'm sick, so though that Yeah. Sorry about that, dude, man. So what do you think is going on, Si? Do you think you just have a cold, or... Hopefully it's not the flu. Since I work in public education, I mean, I don't see the kids a lot, but... okay, I've got to lock in real quick. Notice how I've started using the kids' terminology. I have to lock in, not focus. I got to lock in. I've got to wait like a half second more. I'm pretty sure I beat this as a kid, but don't quote me on that. I mean, with as few games as I had on my Game Boy, I'm pretty sure at some point I would have been like, okay, well, let's beat this one. Let's see if I can actually hold on to my whip as well. That would be nice. Oh, you can't kill or destroy his hooked weapon here. Kind of sucks. Oh, I got an extra life. That works. All right, get more health back. Even more health. More money. Don't care about that. Nope. I knew I shouldn't have swung then. Just, it didn't feel right. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm sick though, bearing that in mind. Luke's Awakening, COVID 25. Probably COVID. I've been in denial. Dude, yeah, man, like... you can't tell, like... It's literally like, is it a cold? Is it the flu? Is it COVID? Unless you take a test, like, it could be anything. And like I said, since I work in public education, and I have boys in public school, like, seriously? Pats are not treating me well. I was going to use a term for that, but I'm not going to use that. Oh, man. You know, it doesn't really matter. It's not like an enemy is killing me right now anyway. It's a jump. Of course, I may never get to the jump. Yep. See, didn't even make it to the jump. Continue, yes. Okay. All right, so I gave it the old college try. I have seen how far I can get using no cheats into the game, and I can get to level 2. I want to say there's only 2 or 4 levels to this game, so I guess technically halfway. So that's not bad, right? We're going to count that as halfway. Luke's Awakening. At least the game fairly balanced sprites on the screen, so sprite sizes were all over the place on Game Boy. Yeah, they were. So what I was saying was, now that I've given it the old college try, I'm not above using cheats at this point. And it's not even like I'm gonna get achievements for it. Oh, seriously? I gotta quit making that jump. I keep making that jump and I just immediately, that ball hits me. I don't get hit by the ball. You can do whatever you want with that comment. Doing alright so far. Nope. Just gonna nope that backwards. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go, the impossible jump. Y'all saw that, right? Like, literally, I'm like, okay, now I'm going to start cheating. Now I'm like, you know what? No, all bets are off. It's fine. Whatever. And of course, I don't have to do anything, and I make it for the first time. Because that's my luck. That's my luck. Alright, what's the deal here with the bridge? Oh, that's kind of a suck deal with the... Okay, so I have to kill that one. Oh, that's not good. That's double plus ungood. Jump over the giant eyeballs. I think I can do that better. Nope, come on now, you can do this. Whatever, it's fine, I got plenty of health. I mean, yeah, I just lost part of my whip, but whatever, it is what it is. Once again, I know I've played this a lot as a kid because I had this on my original Game Boy, but as an adult, I don't remember any of this. Like, I remember probably the first half of the first level, but I don't remember anything past that. So the redo that you were talking about, Luke, that they did on the Wii. So if this game only has 4 levels, and I think it does, I would have to check. Did they also add additional levels, or was it just like they just completely threw everything away? Sorry, I have so many questions for you, but like that's intriguing to me. Nope, I didn't like that jump. I bet I didn't do this one right. Nope. Is it worth whatever it is? That's the question. I don't think I can make that. I think it's just cock teasing me at this point. Yeah, never mind. Because I can cheat. Like, do I really need whatever weapon or one-up that might be or something, you know? I wonder also here... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, I was wondering if the choice of rope I was using going down is making a difference as to where I'm going to end up. It went away. Okay, that went cool. I'm trying to find this. Ooh, up or down? We'll try up. And of course my axe or my whip isn't going to hit him. Nope. No, nope, it's not worth it. Nope, gotta keep going. Unless I have to go that way. Okay, yeah, there we go. So I went down and... I vaguely remember this. No idea what these are. Like they're frogs or something. As much as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna go back further than that. Because the only reason I remember this slightly is I remember as a kid thinking I've got to kill these things as soon as they come out of the hole, because if I don't, they get away from you. Exactly what they're doing right now. So you just have to stay on top of them. Okay, I didn't click anything. That was interesting. I think they get faster as well. What's funny is, as I was talking about in the first level, how the music separation is really good on that level, and it like pings back and forth really well. I'm not getting any of that with this music. It's almost kind of like they were just like, meh, whatever. All right, let's see what we got here. Sorry, the Wii game has 6 stages. I think it has a lot of hidden stuff too. Okay, I didn't do that. I didn't click that. I don't know why it's doing that. Hidden stuff too. It's such a massive overhaul that it doesn't even seem like the same game. I want to say you can hack your Wii and play it, or probably play it on Dolphin. Okay, so I may have to look into doing that. Yeah, I may have to do that. That was weird, and then it just unpaused itself again. What are y'all doing? What is going on here, computer? Oh my god, it just did it again. What is going on? Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, I want to say I read that the remake of this is actually classified as its own game. Like if you look at the storyline, it just did again. If you look at the storyline, it classified this as the remake as its own game. So that would make sense. I don't know what's happening. Let's see. Tell you what, we'll click on this and we'll see what happens. All right. Actually, we're going to go do this. All right. And then we're going to click over here so it's no longer clicked on that. I have a feeling we've got single dropping nails here in a second. It just did again. Oh, I can't jump. Oh, well, this isn't quite great. Oh, okay, so I have to destroy the gear. Okay. That's a hell of a gear. Which Belmont did I say I'm playing again? Charles? Chuck? I'm pretty sure that's just there to mess with me. Oh, come on. Yeah, I had a slight pause there. Come on, dude. You can make it. You can make it. You can make it. Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh. That probably ended up screwing me. What do we think? Whew. Okay. We're in pretty good shape right now. I'm going to start back over here because I don't think I jumped far enough in. There we go. Okay. Oh, well, this isn't cool. We got some kind of giant slug thing over here. Ooh, slug. Nope. Got off too quick. Nope. Nope. Okay, gonna have to completely rethink that. I may just have to take the hit on it. I think I paused there too long. Yep, I did. Okay. I'm gonna have to just... Taking too many hits. Nope. I'm trying to jump too early. Got it. Okay. Oh, look at this. Okay, keep going. Keep going. This game's called Castlevania the Adventure, or the Adventure, or the Castlevania Adventure. I gotta go up a little higher. This isn't really an adventure, in my opinion. This is more like torture. But maybe it's just me. What the? Of course, I'm also not the best person that likes to like get out of the house and go do stuff. Like, I'm kind of a homebody normally. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna make that. Boy, this one keeps you moving, let me tell you. But I think I'm still in okay condition here. What's worrying is that there's still almost 8 minutes left on the countdown clock, and I'm just like, is this really going to go on for another like 8 minutes? Was this level on the remake? Or something like it? Because now I'm starting to think, maybe I don't really want to play that. No, I'm kidding. I still won't play it. Oh, really? Come on. I literally had to jump at the very edge of that. It would not let me catch it until then, huh? Okay. Man, this is some Ninja Turtles. Nope. This is some Ninja Turtles underwater BS right here, let me tell you. Or not necessarily under the water. That level that that you're falling, and like the walls are closing in, and there's a specific part where there's a pizza. They've got a pizza specific, strategically placed that, you're like, man, I really need that pizza. I'm like really low on health, and you can't get it. There's just no way to get it. I'm rewinding this far back because I burned quite a bit of extra time here with a few extra things. And I've got a feeling I'm going to need every second I can get. Oh, see, I burned so much time there. And there's going to be a point here where I've got to get just at the very edge where I can get it. Okay, I'm going to have to go back even further than that. I thought maybe I had enough time collected back over here that, I rewound, but I guess not. Like, I'm going to have, it's literally going to take every second I've got. So I wonder how far back I need to go. I felt like I was doing okay to this point. And see, I still don't feel like I'm... Yep, I knew I missed that one. Whew. Keep moving though, keep moving. Yeah, cause see, look, I gotta go all the way back there. Look at these candles. I want to get these candles. I think I can get these candles. Unless this thing's going to go follow me all the way up the rope here. Come on, come on, come on. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I got it. Man, too bad I'm not getting achievements on this. Because I think here's the boss. What do you know? Yeah, I don't remember this guy at all. He's not very scary sounding. Nope, not doing that. Ew. Just not really feeling it, guys. Got it. What's crazy is they did just the opposite. So in the other games that we played up to this point, well, at least Castlevania 1 and 3, you get in there, the boss comes in, you kill the boss, and it causes a red jewel to appear. You get the red jewel after you beat the boss. On this one, the boss didn't appear until I got, of course, we can't tell what the jewel is. We can't tell what color the jewel is, but we get the jewel to summon the boss. And then, of course, like I pointed out at the very beginning, you know, your health is at the bottom of the screen, then the top of the screen. As my buddy Cyrus would say, very odd. Well, that wasn't cool. This thing hopefully won't respawn. What do we think? Okay, there it is. I was going to say, do we think the next one's going to be in front of us or behind us? I'm guessing the next one's behind us. Nope. I almost said again, I bet the next one's going to be behind us. Nope, sure wasn't. Every single one of them was in front of us. So I'm guessing this is the front door of Drax's castle. Like we're just now getting to the castle. Maybe. If that hits me, there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna get hit there. And are we back to the music from the first level? Kind of sounds that way. Yeah, I think this is the music from the first level. Because the separation's back. Like 4 levels. And you've reused the same music twice? I mean, I know the Game Boy was you know, the games were limited as to how much storage there was, but there's a little part of me that's wondering, is this because of storage limits or lack of care, I guess is to say. You know what, fine. Like, this does kind of smack of, hey, Nintendo's got a new system out. It's doing really well. We really need to get a Castlevania game on there. What can we throw together? Because as involved and as awesome as Castlevania 3 is, and it came out after this, we got to keep that in mind. Castlevania 3 came out after this game. So I'd almost be willing to bet, you know, that Konami's development team was already working on Castlevania 3 and were told, hey, we got to get something out for the Game Boy. And this is what we got. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, well, this looks like a bunch of... I was going to say, does that one knock me off? Okay, I'm going to have to jump faster than that. I was going to say, does that one knock me off? I couldn't remember. This is going to be fun. There we go. Okay. That wasn't that bad. So there's a book series. It's a really good book series I've enjoyed. There's like 4 books in the series thus far, and we've I think most of the people on waited too long. Most of the people on the book show have, I think, read all of them at this point. But and I know we've done at least the first book review. It's called NPCs, and what it is it's about a bunch of NPCs that basically the players get killed in their hometown, and they decide they're going to take up the mantle of the heroes, because the Mad King, once he finds out that the heroes have been killed in their town, he'll basically destroy their town and kill them and everyone they love and everything. So they're like, we pretty much have to do this. It's a really good book series. But one of the funny things, or one of the fun things in the book, is because one of them used to be a minion type character for monsters and stuff. It describes the fact that in most castles and hidden fortresses and stuff like that, there are built-in... You jerk. There are built-in secret passages and stuff into all these castles and stuff, so that the minions can go around and like repair traps, clean up messes, and basically do the basic housekeeping or whatever for the castles that you don't really think about. Well, that kind of sucked. And so that's just what I was thinking about here was, man, this is gonna suck. Anyway, I was just thinking about that. I was just like, I wonder where the secret passages are in the castle, so that the cleaning can be done. Oh, do I want? Nope, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I mean, I'm gonna say that, and then I'm gonna end up needing whatever it is. Oh, seriously. I'm gonna end up needing whatever it is here in a second. Man, whoever built this castle is a jerk. Oh, I'm glad there was a little ledge down there. I was like, how do I get to that? All right, let's see. Second, Super Mega Graphics. It feels like a weekend's project for the Castlevania team. Yeah, kind of. It does. I'm going to see if we can do this better. Okay, that was better. All right, gang, what is our thoughts on reusing early stage boss monsters as common enemies in later levels? Does it make sense? Is it like, yeah, we sent, essentially a mid-level monster or worker, or whatever you want to put it, to be the boss on this level, this early level. But that's just like the common thing that runs around here now, on the higher levels. Or is it just a cheap way to reuse, sprites or whatever? I was worried for half a second there. I was like, did the game just freeze on me? Oh, look! Okay. I'm obviously not going to be able to just go toe-to-toe with him like this. I'm going to have to do some evasion here. Well, that's not good. I think I'm going to have to go the other way. Okay, that might be the way to do this. As long as he doesn't appear there. Got plenty of time, I think. Alright, come on, Dracula. Yeah, that's the way to do it. So that's really, so I can basically just kind of hang out here on this one level and I'm good, right? He's going to go over there, and then if he goes back over here, this is the exact same pattern he did the last time around too. Yep, there he is. Oh, well, okay, that sucks. Nope, not doing that. All right, so what do we have going on here? Okay, how am I going to do this? Nope, I can't just go up there and go toe to toe. Can I go up here? Nope, that's going to cause me to get stuck. Nope. How do I hit this guy? I mean, I know how to hit him, but... No, I need to get that back. Turn around, guy. Come on. Okay. First, Cyrus says, reusing bosses can work, but this is kind of egregious. Yeah, a little bit. All right. So, thoughts? Like, I mean, obviously the first version of Dracula was not hard. I can get hits on this bat, but man, I'm getting hit multiple times. Like every time I'm swinging on him, like it's not also, and every time, and if I get hit, I'm also going to be going back to my base weapon. And I just realized that there are no special weapons. I just realized that I've basically played all the way through this game and there's no special weapons. How am I going? Cause see, there's bats below me. I guess I could try to take a swing and drop down, but I'm afraid the small bats are going to get me. If you can hit him right when he gets to you, he flashes and might not hit you. All right, let's just see. All right, we'll try it again. No, I don't think that's working. And then see, the smaller bat got me. Okay. So if I cannot get hit. Okay. And then I need to swing again. There. Okay. Nope, don't jump. Don't jump, Eugene. Swing a little bit faster there. There we go. Okay. I mean, if you knew this combination as a kid, this really isn't that difficult. Of course, I'm sitting here figuring it out, rewinding time and basically cheating the whole way. Nope. One more, I got him. Is that it? It just disappeared. I never mentioned this on a previous stream. I wonder how you trigger a building to be destroyed whenever you die. Like, that seems like that would be handy. Four stages. First try. You're absolutely right, Si. First try. Oh, looks like it's gonna be one of those endings that I was talking about the other night last night when I beat Castlevania 3. As a kid, if I had beat this game, and I'm pretty sure I beat it as a kid, if this was the ending that I got, and we don't get anything but Christopher, that was his name, Christopher Belmont. If we don't get anything but Christopher Belmont standing there holding his whip, watching the castle be destroyed, and then just the credits, I would be like, nope, not beating this again, not playing this again. Yeah, to the point that I didn't get any achievements out of this because I guess it's the European version of the game. But yeah, it makes me not really want to go find a US version and play it again. Is that it? No, Dracula's back. Yeah, I would have beat this once and been like, nope, done. Done with this game. What if there's even a second quest? Stage 5? Okay, it says stage 5, but this is clearly stage 1 again. Surely you don't have to beat this game twice in a row. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some research on this. I've been playing this for an hour. I'm not going to continue playing it. But I am going to do a save state in case I do find out that you have to beat it a second time. All right, let's see here. Let's save it. All right. And then we're going to quit. Because it's 10 o'clock, and I think that's good enough for the night. Let's see here. Go back to the game info. So, yeah, this was the Castlevania Adventure. Came out in December of 1989, and like I was saying at the beginning of the show, like this was the third game that came out in between Castlevania 2 and Castlevania 3 on the original NES. Super Mega Graphics. Honestly, back when this came out, we were just happy it wasn't a Tiger handheld game. Oh my God, you're right. Boy, are you right on that one. Lewis, my buddy Lewis had some of those. I think I only ever had one or two. But yeah, man, like those games, they were insanely hard. Number one, you had to hard to figure out like what it is you were supposed to do because it didn't even, it hardly made sense. But yeah, I remember still playing those and getting a little bit of enjoyment out of them, but you know how it is. But yeah, so we were talking last night and, Cy voted and said, yeah, this is the way I should go before I go on to Super Castlevania 4 and basically complete, the numbered Castlevania games. But then I started doing the research on this game and, yeah, so release timeline, we've played Castlevania 1, we've played Castlevania 2, we've now played Castlevania the Adventure. We played Dracula's Curse last time. So if we're going to keep going in release order, which I think I'm going to, that means the next game I'm going to play on the stream will be Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I've ever played this game, to be very, very honest with you. Because it's not like you could rent at least nowhere around where I was. Maybe, but I know you couldn't rent Game Boy games at Blockbuster. But before Blockbuster basically killed every other, mom and pop rental store, were any of you able to rent Game Boy games? Like they never had Game Boy games that you could rent wherever I was at. So I can't imagine how I ever played it. Now, I might have fired this up in an emulator years ago, and I've completely forgotten about it. But yeah, so I think it will be a fresh start for me, and this will be a almost completely new experience for me for the next time I play. So, because, the next game we're going to play is going to be Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge, also on the Game Boy, released in 1991. And we're still playing Christopher Belmont. It's, let's see, this one takes place in 1591. And the previous 1576. So it's been a few years, but so the old dude's gotten a little older, but apparently he's been called back in to fight Dracula again. Or maybe he's fighting someone else. I don't know. So Belmont Revenge is way better. Okay, so cool. So I'm looking forward to that then. So like I said, I'm pretty sure I've never played it. So, well, all right, chat. Let's see. I think we only had 2 people in the chat this evening. Of course, my boy, my partner in crime, Cyrus Martin over at Super Mega Graphics 64. If you don't check out his channel, you're missing out. Definitely go check out his channel over there. Luke's Awakening, thanks for joining, man. It's always good to hear from you. Yeah, that's who we had in the chat this evening. So, and then, like I said, the next time we play, we're probably going after Belmont's Revenge, Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge on the old Game Boy. You can find me at Optimus Gene on Instagram, and actually, you can also find me if you are on Retro Achievements and you want to find me. You can find me there at Optimus Gene as well. So, Pretty much you find Optimus Machine, it's me. Wherever it is, that's me. But yeah, so you can find me there. And you can check out epicallygeeky.com, where you can find out all the shows that we do, including Epically Geeky, Sustainably Geeky, Marginally Geeky, Creatively Geeky, and of course, EG Live. We may hopefully be back to that again this coming week. If my boy Cy gets to feeling better, we'll definitely do that. There's definitely some news that's come out that's kind of interesting that would be worth talking about. So yeah, we may try to get to that then. And I don't know, I may try to go ahead and do another game tomorrow night. We'll see. Just kind of depends on how things are going. I'm really enjoying this. This has been a lot of fun playing these games on these streams. So I get it. I get where people, I get it now, guys. So, with that being said, I guess we'll go ahead and close out for the night, for myself and everyone in the chat. Have a good night.